The best analogy I have for this is you've gone through a lot of effort to come up with the best minestrone soup recipe in the world. You've studied a lot of books, you've practiced, you've put it together. And then you've put it together into a plan. And you're going to make your minestrone soup to your most important guest. And it's showtime. And all of a sudden, you're like, ah, forget the salt. Forget measuring the salt. I'm just going to throw a handful in. And you know what? I've never thrown curry in my minestrone soup. And you know what? I've never thrown paprika in there. And I've never thrown, and you're just doing random things. You would be considered literally crazy in any other discipline but trading if you did that. Crazy. Why would you take a perfectly well worded and written and studied recipe and all of a sudden decide to just throw vegetables in there that don't belong in the recipe and changing the measurements of your ingredients and throwing different spices than what the plan says? You'd just be called crazy. But in trading, this is kind of a human response. It's a fight or flight response. It's a fight response is what you have here. So you have your plan has to get to the point where you're almost feel like you're doing something crazy if you go outside of what you need to see. And the only reason you would be impulsive or revenge trade or whatever is because you've got your P&L up on the screen or you have it calculated in your mind and now it's doing the driving. It's not the chef that's doing the driving. It's this other person. This is why I don't like it when a platform has the P&L shown on the screen because the P&L is not relevant to my process. So you need to just sit and wait for the right ingredients to come together for you to take action. That's it. That's all. And so acting outside of that has to feel like a betrayal. It has to feel as uncomfortable as getting in the car and driving without the familiar feeling of a seatbelt across your chest. You kind of feel weird and naked, right? It needs to get to that part if you want to capture the feeling.